Although the narrative technique allows Dickens to carry this off vividly, it would be hard work for a director to do the same. These, however, are not problems for the reader, but they are a reminder of the unique intensity of the experience of reading Dickens' works. Some of the intensity of this particular book must surely come from the circumstances in which it was written. Dombey and Son was begun 2 years after the completion of Martin Chuzzlewit in 1844. Although he had been satisfied with that novel, it had not sold in the same quantities as his previous fiction. In the intervening period, he had not been idle. 2 Christmas books, the Chimes and the Cricket on the Hearth, and a series of reflections on his continental travels had appeared, but these were not substitutes for a new novel. And this came at a time when Dickens was extremely anxious about money. A Christmas Carol had been written partly in the hope of paying his debts to the publishers, Champman and Hall, but its highly decorated appearance had been expensive to produce, and the profits were so disappointing that he told his friend John Forster, "I shall be ruined past all hope of mortal redemption." Furthermore, his editorship of Daily News ended after only 18 acrimonious days. The same anxiety can be seen in his application to become a magistrate, because he wanted some permanent dependence besides literature. It's not surprising then that Paul's question, "Pa, what's money?" and his father's obsessive reverence for it should play such a major part in Dombey and Son. Dombey's power to disturb comes from his belief that human relationships can be controlled by money. He tries to prevent his son's nurse from developing attachment to the boy by emphasizing the wages he pays her. Mr. Pimchin's small talk satisfies him as the sort of thing for which he paid so much a quarter. Worst of all, he effectively buys his second wife and expects that his wealth and position in society will be enough to keep her in await obedience to him. Paul's questions about money are only the first indication of the naivety of this outlook. Only one thing means more to Dombey than money, and this is his vision of the firm. It's fitting that such an all-consuming idea should provide the title of the novel, but the words Dombey and Son describe a personal relationship, which for the father has no experience apart from the business, and they exclude another relationship as the last words of the first serialized number pointedly underline. So, here is to Dombey and Son and daughter. Dombey's neglect of and emotional cruelty toward Florence are strictly a private matter, but they bring out the horror of contemporary values as Dickens saw them.